You knew I had to talk about crowdfunding, right? Crowdfunding has become a major source of revenue for small and large gaming companies. It has its pros and cons, but I don't want to get into all that. What I want to talk about is the all-in selection when it comes to your pledge. Now, I usually cut in to tell you what game we're going to talk about, but I love Thunder Road Vendetta so much that I want to save this Mad Max masterpiece for another video on its own. But I do want to use it because it is the biggest all-in that I have purchased. I bought a few things off of Kickstarter and GameFound, but this has been my biggest purchase so far, and I'm so glad that I did. But it really hasn't tabled much. That's why I want to give you 3 reasons that all-in you're looking at may not hit your table, and 3 questions to ask yourself before you make that all-in pledge. First reason that shiny new all-in may not ever get played on your table is because there is just too much stuff. Oh, this stuff is fantastic, from trays and multicolored dice to new expansions and things you never even thought would work in the game, whether they do or not. But a lot of all-ins, because they really want to up the game and give you the amount of bang for your buck, have too many items to bring to the table. So that simple game that you had before, when you get it out, becomes intimidating, either for you to bring over to someone's house, or when you bring it out of the box, everybody looks at you like, oh great. Or it might be that it takes a while to separate out from the base game for someone new who hasn't played before. Or people feel cheated when they play the base game because they look at all the shiny stuff and wonder, well, why didn't we use all that? The second reason this all-in may never hit the table is because it has too much writing on it to be excellent. I mean, there's a lot of investment in this, whether it's money, time, or just the materials themselves. If you get the game, bring it out before all the people to play, and it doesn't hit as well as you thought it might, it makes it uncomfortable for everyone at the table when here you come walking in with this grand masterpiece and they go, eh. Or maybe it is really good, but it just can't live up to the expectations that this box says. And the third is that all-in is just too nice. It's like the fine china in the cabinet at your grandmother's house. You only get it down for special occasions, and then you need to be extra careful with it. Your game group may not be feeling so extra ultra civilized, and they want to just play a game, and it's hard for you not to squirm when the box falls off the table or the pieces get pushed over, or, oh no, the value is going to go down. Because I think something intrinsic with these is if it doesn't live up to the expectations, which it hardly can, then maybe I could sell it, or at least I'll have a valuable something in my collection, and I need to maintain that pristine gleam to it to keep the value. No dents or dings here. So that game you like so much just doesn't get to the table because you bought the Ultra Premium All-In Edition. And I wouldn't trade my Thunder Road Vendetta Maximum Chrome Edition with Carnival of Chaos expansion for any other game. So let me give you 3 questions to ask yourself before you scroll down and click on that All-In Pledge. I bet you're thinking, Dwayne, the first one is definitely money, right? Well, nope, I'm not even going to try to justify that. Look, we probably don't need any more games that cost over X dollars, and we can justify our expenditures on those without anybody else's help. So I'm going to leave that one off the table. You got to figure that one out for yourself. Number 1, have you tried and liked this game? If you've never played the game before, how do you know you're going to like it? Even if it's from a designer or publisher you usually like. Everybody has ones that works for them and others in the publisher's line that don't. So don't all in if you don't like the game or haven't played it before. If it's a new game on the market, go for the base game. Give it a try first and upgrade later. You say, well, I won't be able to get all the extras. You won't need the extras if you don't like the game. Number 2, have you worn out the base game and the expansions? So the all-in is going to have all new stuff. If you own the game and love it, have you worn it out? And for me, Thunder Road was something we'd already played a lot of. We had Vendetta for quite a while and enjoyed the base game. And that's when I saw the Maximum Chrome Edition come back up. I wanted to get this copy of it because I wanted more. But if you haven't tried the expansion, or if the game has been on your shelf but hasn't got much playtime and you don't even know where you stand on it, don't go all in. If you like the new copy, go for it. If you think an expansion would be great, go for it. But you don't need all the versions and all the pieces until you know you like it, even if you wouldn't be able to get them later. All that extra stuff that sometimes pads out these games to get them to all-in status may not be worth it. Might be worth waiting for a review on that one. And number 3, Do you want this game for play or display? If you're into board game collecting at all, you may have some games that are display status. I don't bring War of the Ring out very often to play, in fact, hardly at all. But I love having that game on the shelf because I love Lord of the Rings. That's okay. They go on your shelf and they look so amazing, and one day you want to get them out and play them, or maybe you've tried them a few times. But if you're looking for a display piece to show what kind of game you can get in the biggest box possible, if you want to spend the money on it, the all-in may be the right purchase. Not justifying, just saying it would make a good display. But if you're wanting to play it, let me recommend the base game and even a few expansions if you know you already like it. The farther you go down the page and see all the pretty add-ons, the harder I have found that it's going to be to get to the table because of too much stuff, too much writing on it, and too nice. So do you have any all-ins that you just love having on the shelf, or ones that you found yourself to play? Or does my opinion not hold any water in your case? Well, share in the comments and let us know. Let's see what all-ins have made the table for you. And look, I didn't even mention FOMO one time. Oh, this game is so good.